and international business owner with affiliates locally and abroad. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Miss Joy Yapchonko. Hi, Miss
Hello,
Joy.
hi, good evening, good evening. Thank you very much for that very wonderful introduction. Welcome to everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, wherever or whichever part of the world you are in. I'm very excited to share with you. To be your presenter, it's a privilege and an honor. Anyway, before we start, I'd like to just, as you know, we are all facing a pandemic now, and but the thing is, I'm sure most of you are in social media, and I believe a lot of us have experienced people dying left and right, or we see people who have been challenged in the health. And actually, in the health, we have actually two schools of thought. You either do invest in health and wellness now. Don't wait for you to get sick. Just like having a car, when you have a new car, you have a choice of whether investing in the maintenance or waiting for it to get broken before you fix it. As some people always say, the first school of thought is that invest on health and wellness now, or if it's ain't broken, don't fix it. That's the school of thought for some others. So both schools of thought and involve money, time, and energy. But the thing is, what's more important to you? If your health is really important to you and the people you love, then I suggest you tune in and listen carefully, and especially connect with the people who invited you here. Now, I'd like to introduce to you BzzWorld. BzzWorld is a BizWorld is a group, it's a conglomerate with various interests, including network marketing, e-commerce, travel, and financial services in more than 30 countries in 5 continents. Now, after 6 years of operating successfully around the world, we have pushed further to dream bigger with more products, services, and additional platforms and renewed energy, coupled with the most rewarding business plan in the industry. Now, the result, very cutting edge, unified global platform that combines the strength of our members, the power of technology, and the consumer needs of the future. So we invite you to be a part of us. Now, in BizWorld, this is our philosophy. We create, we share. Our core values revolve around creating and sharing the ideals of health, happiness, and harmony in order to attain the true wealth in life. And I suggest you also ask the person who invited you about the 5 life elements, because that's really very, very important to gain a happy, healthy, and harmonious life. Okay. Now, what does BizWorld boast of? We boast of what we call the Smart Lab. Our Smart Lab is a professional and international research team under BizWorld. It encompasses experienced scientists, academic researchers, medical doctors, nutritionists, dietitians, engineers, and technicians worldwide who are experts in their specific fields. Now, in this world, all our products are well tested and certified. Again, well tested and certified by this expert team with extensive and intensive researches conducted in clinical trials. Why is it important that we're a team of professionals and it's well tested? It's our health. This is our assurance that whatever we bring to you, whatever we share to you is effective and it works. Right? You agree? Type 1 if you agree. Okay. Now, moving on, the 4 divisions of our Smart Lab is Smart Lab Beauty. Of course, beauty is there. Smart Lab Nutrition, Smart Lab Living, and Smart Lab Lifestyle. Now, in Smart Lab Beauty, we have two key products. We have Izino, our organic essential oil toothpaste, and comes into variants the tea tree and rose. So for more information, please do visit our website. Now, this is our flagship product, my favorite. It's called Angel Secret with a negative ion core technology. It's sanitary pads and panty liners for women, but men, children, old people are using it. Ask the person who invited you why it's being used by these people. Okay. Now we have the Smart Lab Living series. Okay. The Smart Lab Living series is composed of the Smart S3, the sleep system solution. It's called sleep system solution because you're not buying the mattress. We are offering you the best quality of sleep. Why? Because it's in sleep that our body repairs, rejuvenates, recoverates, regenerates and heals itself. We can heal ourselves, but it has to be the optimal condition. Then we have our Suso hydrogen water. It's therapeutic water, and it fights a lot of free radicals in the body. Again, for more information, ask the person who invited you. And then we have Alpha Spin. Alpha Spin is a technically engineered glass, German technology, German made, and it's one of so amazing. Actually, all our products, I love it. So the Alpha Spin, this just talking about the Alpha Spin can last me for hours and hours. So please ask the person who invited you what are the application and why is it important for you to invest in an Alpha Spin. Next, we have Smart Lab Nutrition. Why? It's very important. We are what we eat, right? But the main challenge nowadays is, the fast food and the lifestyle now. Mostly the diets are composed of salts, preservatives, sugars, and carbohydrates, and also fat and cholesterol. Our body cells, even if you see some people are, looking healthy or looking a little bit on the plump side, but technically a lot of people out there, the body cells are hungry. Okay, so what we offer you, we have Phytomax. Phytomax is phytonutrients. It's all the 5 food groups of vegetables and fruits. It has a lot of functions. So again, ask the person who invited you. Then we have Alpha Vmax. Alpha Vmax is very interesting because it's for potency for both male and female. You can check our website and also ask the person who invited you. And now I come to our focus product. It's Alpha Meta. Alpha Meta is a non-GMO organic brown rice that is bioavailable. It means it's pre-digested. When you drink it, the body doesn't need to digest it. It's absorbed so fast. Actually, this is a very fascinating product. Why? It has a nutrient called alpha PSP or alpha polysaccharide peptide. And for a better explanation, I think it would be best if a doctor who specializes in nutraceuticals and stem cell to speak for you, to speak to you about Alpha Meta. Here he is, Dr. Mark Smith.
Dr. Mark Dargan Smith. I have over 40 years of integrative medicine experience and now do a lot of research in both functional foods, nutraceuticals, and stem cell regeneration. Actually, I have been taking this Alpha Meta formulation for over 20 years now, and I'm happy to say I'm getting close to 70 years young and feeling 30 to 40, and I attribute a lot of that to the Alpha Meta formulations. And those with metabolic dysfunction, they call it Syndrome X, such as diabetes, heart disease, hypertension, cancer, AIDS, Alzheimer's, and even the elderly whose immune systems may be compromised just due to age and not function as well. So what's the solution? Empower your immune system and resistance with Alpha Meta and your lifestyle. You may ask, okay, how does Alpha Meta strengthen the immune system? Our immunity is our inner defense mechanism to protect ourselves. There are 2 steps of prevention. 1, non-specific or local protection from any pathogen. Number 2, specific defense mechanism or systemic function. Now, Alpha Meta can strengthen the immunity at the mucosal cells. Not only can Alpha Meta enhance the immune system by building and strengthening the immune cells, it can help with leaky gut syndrome, which can increase your toxic load and inflammation. Alpha Meta improves all metabolic dysfunctions, such as diabetes and the others as well that we mentioned, thus making individuals stronger and recover much faster. Alpha Meta can help with the overall health condition. It can repair and rebuild the mucosal lining of the lung. It can provide the bioavailable amino acids, not only to help the liver produce all the antioxidants it needs, such as glutathione, SOD, and such. It needs to fight the free radicals. and eliminate toxins, but also to provide the amino acid cysteine, which is essential for respiratory lung function. It can also provide the energy the body needs to create and regenerate new lung cells. It can also reduce the inflammation in the body by modulating the immune system. Well, an individual should take the alpha meta in warm water, 10 grams 3 times daily, now in this current situation, to build and strengthen the immune system, as well as for energy, so all cells can function at their highest level for prevention as the first line of defense. Get good exercise, eat healthy food, and take your alpha meta daily, and you will live a long, healthy, virus-free life. So feel empowered, especially when you have alpha meta power in your system. We can save so many lives around the world if everyone were taking this wonderful, functional food, alpha meta. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. That was Dr. Mark Smith. It was really amazing, huh? Very informative, yet very practical, right? So moving on, I'd like to, okay. Moving on, I'd like to show you that what's important with Alpha Meta, okay, is that we are complete with all the certifications. Why is it important? It's food. So we're certified organic in Europe and US. We're also halal certified. So it means other, any religion can take this kind of food, heavy metal free, microorganism free, safe for consumption, and all the certificates in a website. And one very, very interesting and very important at this point in time is that there is a study that has been made, a clinical study, a research, that alpha meta has an immunomodulatory effect, the polysaccharide peptide. Now, what is this? Explain it, put simply, I just like to explain, because alpha meta has a lot of functions. It's the spark plug, it's the spark plug of our body cells, so it produces energy, but at the same time, it's also, it helps the body produce hormones. And when we have complete hormones, our hormones produces this cytokine. And this cytokine is so amazing. Why? Because it's like, it kills the killer cells, the things that get into our system that damages the infections and other foreign matters that are not supposed to be inside, plus also the infections that our body are being combated with right now. Alpha Meta helps wonderfully. As a matter of fact, we have one doctor in Indonesia, one of our partners, our business partners there. She was tested COVID positive because she had all the symptoms, and x-rays says she already had pneumonia. The amazing thing is she used our Alpha Meta with Alpha Spin 3 to 4 times daily. And the amazing thing is, after 3 days of taking, on the 4th day when she had her x-ray, the x-ray was clear already of pneumonia. So now I'd like to introduce to you, besides this very interesting testimony from this doctor, because she, from what her personal experience, of course, she shared her experience with co-doctors and other health practitioners in the hospital, plus the patients. So she was able to help. Now I have here, I want to introduce to you a very special, amazing person who's also very involved with the health and wellness. He's a cum laude and salutatorian graduate of FEU East Asia College with an IT system software engineering degree. He's a former IT specialist and technical lead for 6 years in companies based in US, Philippines, and the Netherlands. And he was also a former IT professor in Mapua and a social entrepreneur. And he's also the head of a senior wellness and therapy center. And more importantly, he's an international business owner with affiliates locally and abroad. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Mr. Matt Villalba. Hi, Matt.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much to our presenter for an amazing introduction. And thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to share right now with you guys, particularly with the amazing, amazing product of Meta. Okay, so the story begins with me sharing about my mom, about what is more important, no? Because my mom, for the longest time, even before I got involved in this amazing platform and business, she was always with the highest issues in terms of health. Compared to my dad before, she had so many issues, and usually all of my health insurance just goes to uh, all hers. Actually, she overuses all of the maximum limit for the health insurance during that time. No, so this is a photo of her prior to the first one. We are already involved in this photo. We're already involved in the business, but this was prior to her taking up a meta seriously. So we decided that we were going to study what this alpha meta is first. So we actually went to Singapore. So the first photo on the left is when we got to know more about the product alpha meta. So we got some materials. We really spent some time to learn about this amazing technology from Thailand. And in 2014, when the products we sort of thought that the products are already available, or most all of them are readily available. So we embarked on a journey of health. So basically, my mom started to take Alpha Meta 3 times a day before meal. Okay, so let me explain why we had to undergo that. The photo where she was wearing violet earlier was before she started, or we started with the 90-day alpha meta regimen, okay? Because her main issue was really her diabetes. So based on the charts that I saw online, so you would see that if you are on this mark, so let's say 380 mg over DL. So normally my mom's blood sugar is around 400 to 500 uh, on a daily basis prior to being got into the business and tried alpha meta. So it was a lot of issue because she has to be hospitalized a couple of times a year because of her blood sugar. So she has so many problems contributed by the diabetes. Okay, so imagine her blood sugar levels is not even on this chart. It's beyond this chart. Okay, so when we really got involved with learning alpha meta, we wanted to make sure we really took the time to study the diabetes study done on alpha meta. So it says in the study, we got the actual huge workbook. It has all the information on what are the studies done on alpha meta itself. So it says 83 to 86% reduced intake of the medicine, 70 to 79% reduced insulin injection. At that time, my mom usually would inject 80 units 3 times a day of Humulin 70/30. That's what they call the insulin that they inject. Okay, so the study also says that for diabetics who tried the product, they tried Alpha Meta, they experience difference in their own health. That they don't encounter much numbness anymore. The skin allergy is gone. Constipation is gone. Even the heart diseases is also minimized or gone. So my mom really got involved and used the product herself. And to make the long story short, simply, it really helped her with her immune system, because I think that's one of the issues that she had. She gets sick easily. One of the major things that we noticed is that her memory was really better, because before she tends to forget a lot of things. I think maybe too much medication and everything. And one of the things that you would notice if you take Apameta, regardless of your age, is that your skin becomes very, very young looking. In fact, it's very elastic. So that's what my mom noticed. She used to have the flabs on her under her arm, and it suddenly is gone. So it was really, really good. And of course, it delays aging. So we want to show you the photo of my mom. This is a photo on the left. This is a photo of my mom before she took the Alpha Meta. And this is the photo of her after she finished her 90 days regimen of taking Alpha Meta 3 times a day before meal. Can you see the difference? Okay, so you see the difference, right? So I want to show you what my mom looked like before. So if you take Alpha Meta regularly, as much as you should, because you need to take it if you have many issues like my mom. Okay, let's see the difference. So 2010, 2012, It was 2017. This is a photo that she got. This is basically a long time already. She's taking Alpha Meta. So here's a body photo of my mom. So 2012, 2014, and 2017. So who do you think looks younger? 2012, 2014, or 2017? That's a great question, right? Because Alpha Meta is so amazing. It does not only help you with such problems as diabetes, but also makes you look younger. So thank you so much. Now I bring you back to our amazing presenter.
Wow, that's really very awesome. Actually, I'm a personal witness to this testimony. That's why I really love Alpha Meta. Actually, I love all our products. Now, uh, all our products would cater to the 5 life elements. And because of this kind of products, when you share this, when you use it, you share it, for sure you will feel something awesome, something really good. So if something is really good, and it works, has amazing effects, then it's good for business, right? So now I'm going to share with you the business side or the business concept. Now, in business, I'm a business graduate. There are basic 3 types of business models. So the traditional business model, where the supply chain comes from factory, but when a product is made in a factory, people cannot buy from there, right? So you have to go through a distributor, a wholesaler, retailer. You cannot, even if the factory is your neighbor, you cannot knock on the factory's door and say, hey, can I buy Alpha Meta from you? Anyway, you're my neighbor. Why don't you give me some? No, it doesn't work that way. So you have to go through all the channels of distribution. And plus, for people to know about the product, it has to be advertised. So you pay advertising agencies plus models or endorsers. So before the product actually reaches the consumer, there are how many distribution channels that it already went through. And each of company or person would already put on top of it what we call a markup or a profit margin. Okay, that's the traditional business concept. In the multi-level marketing, what we call the business of the 21st century, from the factory, we have our BzzWorld office, and then we have the distributor. The good thing is the distributor can be the wholesaler, the retailer, the endorser, everything. It could be, and also like me, I'm also the end user, and I'm the model, and I'm everything. So whatever the channels of distribution, the percentage they're getting would now go to just one person. And this is the reason why this model is really helping people to earn a lot or to gain financial freedom, because one person is able to be um, um, multiple channels. Okay, so the good thing here is we have 9 ways of earning. And the entry level, we have 4 levels. You can enter a silver, gold, platinum, diamond. Okay, what's the difference? Is the amount of products you're going to buy. And if you're business oriented, it's the largest, the capacity of you to earn money. Of course, if you're silver, it's just like you're a sari store. If you're a gold member, you're just like a mini grocery. When you're a platinum member, your earning is just like a grocery. But when you're a diamond member, you can earn like a hypermarket, a big, huge warehouse. And the good thing is, just by buying products, um, you're able to join us already and start income for as low as only 50 BV or 4,350, which is about $90. And the good thing is, when you buy the products, registration is free. What you're going to buy for, upon registration, you immediately get the discount already. So if you're going to sell the product, you can immediately have a markup already. Now, the business model, we have 9 ways of earning. First, we have retail profit. The retail profit is, of course, you purchase at distributor price, you sell at retail price, there's a markup. Okay, so as I put an example, from 50 BV, you buy, let's say, Angel's Secret. Okay, you buy it at 4,350 or roughly $90, and then you sell it at about $130 or 6,400. So technically, you get $40 retail income. Now, next we have what we call sponsoring or drive bonus. I call this, it's to familiarize people, it's like a referral fee. So every time you refer someone becomes a member, because if you get 20% of the BV that they get. and plus also the group bonus. So if, for example, you're going to sponsor a gold member buys 300 BV, 300 BV, okay, times 20% is $60. So if you get two persons, $60, that's already $120 for you. Plus we have group bonus is usually 10 to 12%. Okay, I know if I'm going fast, please do talk to the person who invited you, because we just want to show you here a bird's eye view of how just by using and then referring, like sharing your stories with other people, they get to try the product, they buy your products. From referrals alone, you get drive bonus, and when the points is their points become your points, we have the group bonus. That's the third bonus, that anywhere from 10 to 12%. And the good thing is the group bonus is, this is like the group sales of not just you, but your entire team. So what's amazing about that is when you have an entire team working together, of course, the bonus or the points can actually grow bigger, right? And the good thing is you can be a diamond member, can earn up to 12%. And the good thing about a diamond member is that the diamond member 12% is up to 15,000 US dollars. But hey, wait, there's more. If you're a diamond and you max out, we have what we call the ocean diamond, and the ocean diamond can earn up to maximum 50,000 US dollars per week. Okay, so that's about $2.5 million a week, pesos a week. Sorry, I'm over at 2.5 million pesos, or 50,000 US dollars per week, or 200,000 US dollars per month. Okay, so you can build 5 teams, and so it means the 200,000 times 4, up to 800,000 US dollars, or 40 million pesos. Okay, so maybe you're telling me, Joy, that's too big. If it's too big, let's just say you get 1% hitting average. 1% of 10 million or $200,000 is 2,000 weekly. So that's still 100,000. It's still big. Okay, so when we're talking about a huge amount, if even if the percentage is small, because the huge amount, it actually is in the end still big. Now, another bonus that I read really very interesting is what we call the team bonus. The team bonus is when you help people in your team earn also money, you get 10%. And the thing is not only for the person you invited, but it goes up to the third generation. Okay, so you get 10% from the people you invited, another 10% from the people they invited, and another 10% up to the third generation. And even more interesting, that's up to the third level. But the uni level goes up to 9 levels deep. So actually you're gonna have a headache computing all this money. So I just let my back office compute for me. Next, we have the number 6, the lifestyle global bonus and generation leadership bonus. These are additional bonuses for leaders already. Then we have a crown diamond ambassador. As it says, if you get to be a crown diamond, you get to share profits. It's profit sharing. And the 9th, and one of my favorites again, is what we call the vacation club rewards. The vacation club rewards is while you're doing the business, you're earning money. You're also earning points to have free vacation. And I'm so blessed that I've had a few already. Almost every year before the pandemic, I was having free holidays with BzzWorld. Now, the good thing here is that because of this business model, okay, it's not only your own personal effort that matters, but it's the effort of the entire team. That's why it's easy to accumulate the points when you are working with a team. It's like what Mr. John Paul Getty was saying, I'd rather have 1% of the effort of 100 men than 100% of my own effort. That's actually what we call the law of leverage. Now, you might ask me, Joy, you're promising me, you're showing me these huge numbers. Is it real? Is it achievable? Okay, this is my answer to you. Because we have amazing time-proven effective support system called FDI, or Freedom Daho International. This is our guarantee. This is our assurance. This is our assurance that whatever is in the marketing plan, whatever I said earlier, is possible to achieve. FDI has been internationally awarded by the IAQ, or the International Association for the Advancement of Quality. It's the winner of three, not just one, but three awards. Okay, so we are multi-awarded support system, and we were awarded in 2018 right here in the Philippines. Now you might ask me, okay, if you're familiar, okay, McDonald's, KFC, Starbucks, all these franchises, they are called franchises, okay, and they're able to duplicate the same success from one store to another, from one country to another. This is the way FDI works. FDI, the main reason that growth is possible in all these companies is because they have the same system, the same standardized system to repeat the success from one store to another, one country to another. So if you want to establish passive income, you need to have a proven support system, time proven, effective, that can help you duplicate the exact same working standards, just the way all these successful companies do. Okay, that's why FDI is here for you. With FDI, we offer you high quality business education training system to build and duplicate a successful network. Basically, as what I've said, it's a step-by-step process to become a professional network builder. Amazing. We have what we call a 90-day mentoring program. It's life-changing because it's just like going to school. There's a curriculum. There's something that you will do every day so that you are directed towards the success that you want, okay? So all of that we have, okay? So standardized tools, and now we're going online because we change with the times. We adapt, okay? And the good thing is our FDI system is co-founded by these two very amazing people, and their track record says everything for them. Personally, I really appreciate these two people. Our two co-founders is Datu Sri Dr. Tay Sorhun, is president of Multipure in Malaysia. She's also a Crown Diamond ambassador in BzzWorld, and she has members in over 60 countries. Now, another of our co-founders is Dr. Yong Woon San, he's educated in UK at Aston University. He was a former national sales director of Swiss Direct Selling Company, and he's also a Crown Diamond ambassador. So if we want to have success, who do we listen to? The people who have the kind of success that we want to duplicate. So next, I'd like to introduce you to this amazing person who has benefited from plugging into the system. She's a graduate of AB Behavioral Science from the University of Santo Tomas. She's a former executive assistant to the SVP for Corporate Affairs of ABS-CBN. She was also a former EA to the VP of Post-Production for GMA 7. She's a former human resources manager for a company based in the Netherlands and trainer and founder of Educate. She's an international business owner with affiliates locally and abroad. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome Ms. Haya Capilos.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for that generous introduction. A great day to all of you, whichever part of you are in the world right now. I am truly very, very humbled to be able to speak. Prior to the introduction tonight, I truly am humbled because to be one of the people to speak about how the system was able to change our lives is a very humbling experience. So let me share with you about our journey. This is not only my journey, but also my family's journey. Okay, so we don't start anything without thanking, of course, our sponsors in this business. We are truly and forever grateful to this wonderful couple, Mommy Rio and Daddy TJ. They were the ones who introduced us into this business and into this kind of industry. Next slide, please. Okay, next slide, please. Actually, we started out when we met them. We were just a couple dreaming of funding our advocacy, which is to train public school teachers and students. And we did for. And I want to thank these people as well because they were the ones who actually pushed me and Gelson to be really involved in this business because we saw great results in being able to sustain our advocacy. Next slide, please. And actually, apart from that, we helping other people led to more amazing opportunities as number one, we were able to help also our family. Being able to help other people, you have to start with your own family first. So this one, next slide, please. So this is one of we do not collect medals at the end of the year, but what we do collect are the IDs of our children, their school IDs, because each of those IDs, they were paid for by this industry, by this business. And up until today, our children have started already going to online classes. Unfortunately, they do not have school IDs anymore because distance learning can help us once again to put our children to school. Next slide, please. And you know what? Apart from putting our children to school, of course, we have to balance it as well, because we have to have time also for our family. So the business, we were able to have time for our family, not just as a couple, but all of us as a family. We were able to make really, really great memories, all because of this business. Next slide, please. And you know what, Gelson and I, we were able to have vacations, both for local, of course. We started out first our family vacations with local destinations. And then also, apart from local destinations, next slide, please, we were also able to take our children to other international destinations. Next slide, please. Okay, so yeah, before going to international destinations, we also had time for hobbies and passions with our children, because not only this business was able to bring out in us how to have time for our family, but to also have the provision for that. So this one is very special. The first trip to Disneyland is very special to me because it was after we finished the mentoring program way back in 2012. And then the last one, the second photo is already with all our 3 children. We were able to bring them once again to Disneyland for our second daughter's 7th birthday. And then this one was very, very recent. We brought them to Singapore last year. I was kind of hesitant at first because we were bringing them at the time where it was we had a lot of expenses. But you know what? Due to recent situation of COVID, I'm very, very thankful that we were able to do this for our children before all the lockdowns happened, and we were able to travel with them. And it's again all because of this business that we have. And not only that, we were able to experience free vacations and had the means to attend international trainings and visit our teams abroad. Next slide, please. This one is very special to me also because these are incentive trips. I was one of those people who did not want to spend a lot on vacations because I was always thinking about our children's studies, education. But because of this industry, because of this business, we were able to experience luxury vacations through us, and we were able to do dream cruises going to Japan and also going to Sydney, Australia. Next slide, please. Okay, so this one is also special to me because Gelson was able to bring me to Japan for our wedding anniversary. This was for our 10th wedding anniversary, Johnson saved up because I have always he would always ask me where I wanted to go, and this was the only thing that I would tell him. I wanted to really go to Japan, and because of this business, he was able to save up and bring me there for a week. Okay, next slide, please. And then lastly, all the money in the world, they're really great, but to me, to be able to bring good memories, leave good memories to the people that I truly love is what gives meaning to what I am doing in this. When my father passed away, I promised my mom when I was doing the business, because she was the one taking care of our children every time I had to go and stay outside and attend all trainings because I was undergoing the mentoring program. I remember always telling my mom that one day I am going to bring you to different places. I am going to let you experience the world the way that my father, that my papa promised her. And true enough, in 2018, I was able to bring her to Singapore. Last year, because I could not accompany her, it was my sister. I brought my sister and my mom. I decided to let them go to Vietnam to have a vacation, because these two people are the ones really helping me take care of my family so that I can do my business really well. And then lastly, last year also, I was able to bring our daughter to Korea for her not to only just have a vacation, but for her to see and appreciate the kind of business that we have. And so she will also be very grateful that this is the kind of business that we have, wherein you can take your family, you will be able to see dreams coming true right before your very eyes. So that's my sharing for everyone tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening to my story, to my short story, to all of you. And I hope this inspires you to do the business really well.
Okay, thank you very much for that very inspiring story and sharing. Okay, so now this brings us to the end of my presentation for today. But please, again, I'd like, before I end, allow me to just remind you we have two schools of thought. Do health and preventive wellness now, especially in this COVID time, or you wait until something is wrong. Both entail money, energy, and time. But at the end of it, usually at the end of it, it's more costly to wait for the time that we get sick. It's best to do maintenance checks and do proper preventive health care. And the good thing is with BzzWorld, you use it for yourself, you use it for your family, share with people, you already have a business. So please talk to the people who invited you, because this is just a bird's eye view of what BzzWorld offers and what FDI offers. There's a lot more to learn and to know, and it's a very exciting business. Thank you very much, and God bless us all.
Wow, thank you very much. Amazing sharings. Thank you very much. I'm sure you enjoyed our sharing tonight. But wait, there's more. The best is yet to come. Our next sharer is a University of Santo Tomas graduate of Fine Arts. He is a former professor of UST College of Fine Arts. He is also a professional singer. He is a voice talent and host, a creative director, former business owner of several businesses, an international business owner with affiliates in over 30 countries, and he's a Grand Mentor Star 1 in the FDI support system. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Ed Gloria. Hello.
Great day,
Good
everybody.
evening.
Greetings from California, here in Bay Area in Castro Valley.
Again, I'm very, very excited because of this amazing opportunity of sharing with you what happened to me. Of course, this was me before. During the time, more than 10 years ago already. So this was me, my lifestyle. I used to sing professionally, but I'm still singing professionally, but it's not my bread and butter anymore. So I used to be in sports. My sport is rowing. And of course, I used to do shows and concerts. I'm not so sure if you're still aware. For those people who are in the Philippines, I used to sing with famous singers also, like MYMP and of course Barbie Almaldiz and Kichi Nadal. So as you can see in the photo, and that's my lifestyle before, until I stumbled upon this amazing opportunity in business. So I want to share with you about health. Since we already discussed about Alpha Meta, you know how amazing this product is. So because I started to be focused in this industry and in this business, and of course, in entertainment industry, you need to really be very healthy and very fit. I remember I enrolled in a gym, and I always go to the gym, of course, to make my body fit, weightlifting and everything, just to keep myself fit and trim, because I don't want, especially people, audience in the Philippines, very, into criticizing, so I need to really keep my shape. But something happened to me. As you can see in the photos, this was the last show that I had was in 2005. So the photo below and above, where I'm with MYMP, that was 2005. And then 2006, I had some shows, but in 2007, I've been involved in this industry. Of course, I switched from entertainment into this health industry, but I wasn't been very healthy myself. So of course I don't have gigs anymore. I really turned back, and then I turned my back from doing shows and concerts and all. So I forgot about taking care of myself physically. And then this happened to me. So I became very big. And as you can see in the photo, I'm eating, of course, with my parents. So I never realized that I became so big. That's why I started to feel, a little very heavy. I started to have different kinds of sickness. I feel something different in my body, because before I used to be very, very fit, very, very healthy, regularly going to gym, taking care of myself, because if you happen to rest your body from doing these things, what happens is you focus on the other. What happens is, before there's food, I don't need to think that, oh, I have a show, I have a concert, or whatever. So I forgot to take care of my body. And in 2011, 2009 first. So in 2009, we went to Indonesia. As you can see in the photo, the real witness behind me is GM Paulo. So that this was in 2009. You see how really fat and big I became. I didn't really realize until I looked at myself on the mirror. So, and then I got shocked because I started to feel different. I started to feel pain here, and always thirsty, until I remember in 2011 I have enrolled in another insurance, and I started, because I'm already earning. That's why I've been a little bit arrogant, and I tried to paid in half the health insurance. But lo and behold, the insurance rejected me and returned my money. I was insulted until they told me that I'm diabetic. So that was in 2011. I found out that I was diabetic. You see how it's like I'm a sumo wrestler. And then it dawned to me, I started to feel, heavy and everything, all the sickness in the world. And when I found out that I was diabetic, my world collapsed, literally. So during that time, I already heard about the Alpha Meta. Dr. Young and Dr. Tay already shared it to us, but in the early 2010, I'm not really interested because to me, I'm okay. But until the doctor told me that I was diabetic, it shocked me, and then immediately, Alpha Meta is very important. Alpha Meta is my world. So I even went, because there's scarcity and there's not yet product in the Philippines before. I went to Singapore and pleaded and pleaded the office there to give me, but there was a flood in Thailand where it was produced. So I really pleaded to have at least I think I got 6 bottles. And then I started to spread it because it's almost a year that they don't produce that product Alpha Meta anymore. So in August of 2012, this was my picture, and I took it seriously when the product was already available. And what happened to me in 43 days, I started to slow down from eating carbohydrates and rice. In 43 days, I lost 30 pounds. Imagine that. So I regained everything. I was so happy. And of course, when I look at my driver's license, this was me. So this was only months. You see, this was January 2011, and this was October 2012. You see what happened to me is a total transformation. It was like the reverse aging. Amazing. So I'm very excited that since that day until this very day, I'm really very thankful that God has given us this product. That's why until today, I'm very, very happy, and I take it regularly. Because here in the United States, a lot of pesticides and everything that you eat. So you need to really be very healthy. I make sure that I have a supply of Alpha Meta daily. So what I did, just to give you a trivia. So what I did before, I'm going back to this slide. So what I did before, I took 2 scoops 3 times a day before meals. So that was really amazing. It has restored my skin, because diabetic skin, and a lot of testimonials also with the rest of the family. So with this product, is really amazing. And of course, look at the picture now. So in the 2009, and then you see the transformation. It's really very amazing. The skin was restored, and of course the immune system overall. So from the inside coming out, it's not just covering, just like prosthetics and whatever makeup that you use to cover, but the inside is the challenge. But if it is coming from within, it will really show outside. Okay, are you excited? I'm excited. So talking about the business, so amazing business. So I saw the opportunity, and of course this business started with the napkin. So I think last week the Angel Secret was featured or started with the napkin. So when I started to get serious also, I saw the opportunity. And lo and behold, a year later, my dad was featured on a television program in the Philippines. So that started it all. That gave me a lot of confidence. That's why I was able to share it when I saw the opportunity that, hey, there's somebody having their monthly period anywhere in the world. So I saw the bigger picture. And fast forward, from 2007, and then around 2009, I was able to build not only in the Philippines, but I was also able to build in different parts of the world. So this is the fruit, of course, of the business, and of course we have the amazing support system that can help us with the business, how to do it. So really, this is fantastic opportunity. So I was able to also to build mentors around the world because of the support system. That's why you really need to choose the right people to be with, the right product, the right company, the right business, because not every offer is will have a fruit. That's why I really believe that you really need to study, whatever is being offered to you. So since that time, I want to also, because I love traveling, so I was able to travel to more than 25 countries already. So recently, I recall that another country I remember that I went to that I never placed here. So it's really very amazing because travel also creates memories that last a lifetime. Like right now, because of this traveling, I'm here in the United States. So I'm very, very happy because I don't know if I never took that chance, took that risk of on this side, on this industry. I didn't know that it will really fast track or fast forward my dreams. So part of my dreams, of course, is to travel. And not only that, of course, you need to also invest, of course, whatever you had financially. So dreaming come true. So I was able to, by God's grace, I was able to acquire, properties and, all these things that God has blessed me. So to cut the story short, I want you to really look into it. Whoever invited you, talk to that person after this presentation, this amazing presentation. And of course, you really need to grow. So for me, this is a dream come true in all aspects, in all areas, health-wise. Because for me, when you invest on health, you produce wealth here in this amazing opportunity and industry. So that's all. Thank you so much. God bless.
Wow, thank you very much, Mr. Ed Gloria.